What is up? I just got the kids in bed, and I figured if you're doing this stuff, you're probably wanting to move quickly and just dive into it really fast. And so I thought I'd make another video. So, all right, we've set up the API, the Mango server, and then we have our front end here. So one of the other cool things about Mango is we have some front end library stuff that helps the front end interact with the back end server. So we've got both of those running, and we set up our blogs collection like this. Now I'm going to jump into the front end here. Maybe I can split the screen like this. This might be a better way to do this. All right. So we've got our Mango app over here. This is the front end. If we go to main, you'll see, I think you've already got into some of the Vue router stuff, but you'll see how the routes are here. We also have like protected routes, which is something that I set up for the front end that just makes it a little easier. It syncs with Mango's users. So if you're logged in, you can access the protected routes, or you can have a custom resolver here to be like, specifically these roles or whatever are allowed. So you'll have like some protected pages that you can't access unless you're logged in. And if you do, it'll kick you back to the home page or whatever. Okay, we're creating a blog. Let's go to app.vue. And in here we can see this is just kind of the main stuff. You can see by our Tailwind classes here that we support dark mode. So you can do these kind of cool little things. What? Why is that not working? There it is. Yeah, dark mode. Dark mode was already on. That's the difference. I do like my dark mode. I'll go back to dark mode. But all this stuff here, this is the router view. So if you're not very familiar with Vue Router, go check that out. It's not really relevant for what we're doing here with Mango, but it is a good thing to know. So I think the page that's getting loaded is home.vue here. Okay, yeah, you can see here's our little mango emoji. You can see if I comment that out, it goes away. I don't think we care about this stuff over here anymore. We have our message here that says Mango isn't running. We have our message. We have our login. Oh, yeah. Yeah. If it's online, it presents the login thing where you create a user. If not, it says, hey, it's not running. And then if you're logged in, it says, great, you're logged in as blah, 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 blah. So let's kill this stuff. We don't really care about this stuff. We're just going to put a div here. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to access that Mongo data. Remember, we created a couple of test blogs. So let me just show you how we do this. Okay, there is this Mango component that's registered globally in Vue. Okay, and you can pass it like your query. You can pass it a collection. Collection is blogs. I'm not going to pass it a query right now. It's just going to do the default, get the latest ones, the top 10 latest ones. And it exposes the data through a slot. And that's kind of a more advanced paradigm, I guess. But I'll show you how it works. What is it called? I think it's slot. Slot equals, all right, and what it gives back is data, which we're going to redefine as blogs, and loading, and a couple of other stuff. There's also this spinner, which is globally registered component when you create an app through the Mango CLI. And so we're going to say if loading, and we're going to do that spinner, and we're going to make a div that is else, and in that div we'll say for blog in blogs, and we'll just dump out the title. And let's make it look at least a little good. Space Y for all right, let's see what that happens. All right, so I save it. And it should be giving us back. I feel weird about calling this V slot now. I'm trying to remember. Maybe that's not the right way to do it. Mango's online. Let's just look at the network requests here and see what's happening. Let's pull up Vue, Home, Mango. So this component, yeah, collection is blogs, blah, 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 blah. Do we get any data? Yeah, it gave back the data. So what the heck? All right, we did everything right. I think it's this V slot thing. Let me pull up an existing project here. Yeah, V slot data products loading, blah blah blah. That also works. So what's it doing to me? What? It's not showing up at all. What have I done? What have I done? It's not. Yeah, okay, they're both in there. It's just not showing. Oh, I'm such a dummy. I am sorry. I wish I could easily clip that out of this. There you go. So there's our blogs. And let's do this. We'll move the title into here. And then we can do something like, so the body of the blog would probably be in HTML. So if you would do v HTML, it will actually render out the HTML in there instead of just dumping it as text. And we'll put a class, text small. What are you mad about? Oh, it doesn't end. There we go. So there's our blogs. So you can see how easy it is to get your data with Vue, with Mango. Sorry it's late. I've been sick. Give me a break. Now let's say we want to create something. All right. Let's say we want to create another blog. Let's do this really messy and sloppy, okay? Let's make something in here called blog. We'll give it a title and body. Look at that. I love Copilot. All right. So, boom. Come on, Copilot. There it is. All right. I'll just make this look a little nicer. Oh, come on. And let's do this. Whatever. Okay, here's our like, sorry, my face isn't really relevant. Here's our create a blog thing. And we'll give it a button. make it look nice. What am I doing? Background is glue. Save blog. I'll put it in a div so it doesn't stretch out like that. Okay, sweet. All right, so we've got this button that says save the blog. We've got these two fields that are mapped to the blog, and on here we're going to say @click equals save blog. Let's add a couple of things here. Let's add saving, and let's say if we're saving, the class will be like opacity 40, pointer events none, so if people click it, nothing happens, and that is if we're saving. Okay. Now let's make this method. Whoops. Save blog. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It's so good. What is this nonsense? Methods. Oh, if I could just type. Okay, methods, save blog. This dot saving is true. It's guessing at how Mango works. It's actually going to be mango.blogs.save, and then we'll pass it this dot blog. Yeah, and then it resets that, and let's just do that, and then if we refresh, it'll show the new blog. Okay, we should do something else cool. Let's say like response if response.id. We'll say what should we do? Text is this, and then icon is success, or icon is error. Okay. And let's make sure that we only clear this out on success, because if you get an error, you don't want all your work to go away from this nice blog that you wrote. You only want it to disappear on success. So let's try it. All right, so now we'll hit save blog. Oh, why is this here? Go away, I don't like you. This is Speechify, it reads to you. All right, save blog. Boom, blog saved. It went back to nothing. Let's refresh. There it is. So that is how that works. And I know it doesn't seem like much, but it saves so much time versus trying to write something yourself or use other frameworks, other CMSs besides Mango. I just think it's so fast. It's so easy to work with. Let's try. Let me show you something else. Okay, so like pagination. There's another thing that gets exposed through vSlot. It's called loading more. And so, whoops. Down here, let's put another spinner that says if loading more, we'll make it small. We'll say width 8, height 8. I feel like I'm going to need to simulate really slow internet so that I can actually see this. But in the query here, I'll show you how this works really quick. Okay, you can pass search, and you can say title equals new blog, and now it's only going to return the results that match that query. You can also do things like, you'd put it out here, you'd say limit 1, and you could do like created as greater than, a new date and put it to like the beginning of this year if you only want to show stuff that was posted this year or whatever. But let me just show you limit 1. Let's make these way bigger, or actually, let me just make this way smaller. Okay, let me get rid of that. I'm going to make this super duper small so that we can illustrate this. And on here, I'm going to put, I think it's called infinite true. So what's going to happen is limit is 1, but when we get to the bottom of the page, it's going to load the next page. All right. So it's doing it too stinking fast. And you can see that, like, it's there, and then as soon as I scroll, the scrolling like triggers it loading the next ones in the page. So that's how you do like an infinite load. By default, you could load 10, and then as people hit to the bottom, it just loads the next ones. I got to get back out there, but dude, hopefully this is enough for you to run with and really enjoy this. I can't wait to see what you create.